has been kind of insane. So really looking forward to see what I can do now that I can take some time to just focus on SE to improve and my casting. Gonna have a chance to actually play the game again, which is going to be amazing, because one of the things I really hated was that I'd have these times where I'd be able to put in like 3 or 4 days of really being able to play, but then because I had something had come up at uni and whatever, then I'd have to kind of just do the casting side of things, and then I wouldn't get to play. And then when you haven't played for a week, you're like, well, you're so demotivated to kind of actually get back into it again. So that's one of the things I'm really looking forward to, being able to have some time to just sit back and actually play every fucking day. It's going to be amazing. Alright, let's jump into this game and actually introduce our players, perhaps. In the bottom left hand corner from Property, our Blue Cross player, Naniwa. Was very confident before we started here tonight, as before we started this game, because he was actually saying, hey, MarineLorD was saying, if I all kill, will you mod me in your stream tomorrow? And Naniwa was like, whoa, you're not all killing, I'm all killing here. So very confident right now. He is up against MarineLorD from, well, that failed. I did the zoom in the wrong way. Or spin the wrong way. He's up against MarineLorD in the bottom right hand corner, who has opened with just that standard gas timing to look to get a Reaper out very early on. Naniwa going to scout in the incorrect direction to begin with, or is he scouting? Where's he going? He's going very over to the right, isn't he? Is he going up here? This kind of sucks for him. He's getting proxy. I imagine a Stargate, and he's just kind of take a chance that his opponent's in top left or top right. He's taking a bit of a gamble, but in reality, his opponent's actually in the bottom right. Either way, it can still work out for him, because he can still kind of hide that tech. And while MarineLorD can come in here, see a pylon's missing, and also see the extra a lot of gas has been taken. Anyway, even mine with 4 workers on 1 gas, he can. He's still going to be able to MarineLorD doing Naniwa a favour there and force him to pull out that extra worker. He can kind of, MarineLorD can make a bit of a tell as to what might be going on here. So the Stargate does come down again, very quick Stargate. Naniwa now going to go across to try and scout with this probe, try and find out where exactly his opponent is. Hello boss, how you doing, man? How's the streaming lifestyle going for you? Thanks for the support, man. I read your posts on your comments on the Reddit thread. It was inspiring, to say the least. Naniwa sees his opponent isn't in the upper right hand corner. And MarineLorD actually with his Reaper here does find that first pylon. Naniwa's pulling his probe back, and he doesn't know where his opponent is just yet. He doesn't know if it's top left or bottom right. In fact, does he? I guess he has a bit of an idea based on how fast his opponent's scouting. He's going to pop another pylon down here just to be safe. This Reaper, I don't think it would have got all the way through this pylon in time, but again, just kind of a safety feature here. Stalker on the way up to help defend this as well. As Naniwa now going to just double check his opponent is where he thinks he is, in that bottom right hand corner of the map. Reaper already moving away though, knows he doesn't have time, and well, that Oracle is now going to pop out. Now, having invested 2 pylons is a pretty big deal, because that's 2 pylons which are kind of inevitably going to go down at some point in this game. He's very unlikely to be able to keep both of those alive, as you see for now. Just a reactor on this barracks, and a couple extra barracks on the way, and an engineering bay down, and a turret already up. So, I mean, MarineLorD is very well prepared to deal with this. Naniwa is going to try and find, anywhere which just doesn't quite have enough defense. He's going to pick off 1 Marine, but kind of miscontrols a little bit, gets dragged into that turret, and takes a lot of damage there on that first Oracle. Now, he is continuing to make Oracles. Second Oracle's on the way. There's Reaper being turned around by a Stalker, and Naniwa now going to be able to come down to that low ground and put down that Nexus here. So, Nexus pops down, and again, we're going to wait to see what he's going to be able to achieve with these 2 Oracles. I mean, again, he's slowed down a little bit right now because of the fact that, he invested a lot more. MarineLorD's in a pretty good position. I mean, he's got 3 barracks up, he's well defended, he doesn't really have anywhere, which is kind of a weak point right now. And he even gets that SCV out without losing anything, so the only thing for MarineLorD which is slightly an issue is the fact that he is not quite able to move down to his natural just yet, or he doesn't feel safe enough to, but as he gets those shots off onto those Oracles, takes them very low on hit points, and that probably will give him the bravery to lift up and move on over here. As that Reaper is back and looking to get a bit more damage done on that pylon, but we'll now head back towards that main base of Naniwa and really looking to just get a little bit of information out. Interesting to see concursive shells coming in so quickly here. So it looks as though MarineLorD really wants to kind of punish Naniwa a little bit for this opening, and really look to see what he can maybe achieve with a little bit of a very fast timing essentially. Does Naniwa have a motion core? He does. So It's pretty fresh though, so there's only really going to be one photon overcharge available, so it's actually going to be quite interesting to see if Naniwa can hold this off, because it's going to be 30 Marines and Marauder with concussive shells as well, gives him a lot of potential. Losing an Oracle here as well means that MarineLorD is very safe to just move out. A turret already in the natural though, so I mean he's pretty much safe and well covered everywhere. This one Oracle is not going to be able to achieve too much, might be able to deal with 3 Marines. Gonna back away, doesn't want to take the risk, because again this push is coming across the map. Naniwa knows about it, but is he going to be able to defend? He needs to put this photon overcharge down as soon as possible, but the problem is, can MarineLorD just walk up in towards the main base? It's definitely a possibility. This mothership core pulls back to sentries, 1 stalker. I guess he has to force field the ramp. He loses the sentry though very quickly. He uses that mothership core, and he actually pulls some probes down to the natural, so I think he kind of messed this up a little bit. It could have gone a lot differently. This Marauder is going to go down. The Marines will start taking some damage here now as well, so Naniwa will turn this away, but 5 workers lost and loses his mothership core and a sentry as well. It's been a very expensive trade for him so far. And of course MarineLorD, he's just not stopping. Stimpack starts up his factory on the way, and soon enough we'll see those starport and those medevacs joining the field. Alright, so MarineLorD moving back across the map, and we have that Oracle just sitting to the south side. Just wait and see what might be going on. These Marines are chilling out on this natural, and see a couple of barracks coming down. Factory. Is that his second factory? Was that his first? Alright, I could have sworn his factory was coming up in the main base, so apologies for that. Bit of a confused Wardy for a couple of moments. As we see a couple of bunkers on the way down here for MarineLorD. He's sort of feeling a bit of an attack, and you know, he has every right to, because there's 4 warp gates out right now. A couple of bunkers on the way to try and deal with this. A couple of immortals coming across the map as well, so it's a pretty committed push from Naniwa, but with 2 bunkers up, it's going to be very hard to break this position. As, I mean, the bunkers are going to finish in time, or are they? I mean, he can go up now, but I don't think he has the DPS just yet to really fight the army, unless he force fields and kind of just keeps the army back, but I mean, he can take down 1 bunk, he's going to pop Guardian Shield, he's going to use the force fields, but there's just not the DPS here to deal with the Marines. The immortals can do a lot, but the Marines just do too much DPS right now. Warpin's coming in here. Can Naniwa find a way to push through this? I'm not too sure if he can. There's just so many Marines available. Stim finish now as well. And even without medevacs, I mean, Stim is pretty good. It only takes 1 Stim at a very, you know, at a good time to basically come in here and just say, cool, I can deal with your entire army. Of course, he has to be careful until medevacs come out. He can't just afford to kind of Stim again and again. But again, if he sees an opportunity and just stims forward and picks off the army, it's kind of detrimental right now, as we have 1 Widow Mine here, which is going to get off on a lot of the sentries in the back. The force fields are down, but that's just going to be GG right there, and MarineLorD brings us back into this series a little bit and makes a bit more of a series out of it. Naniwa, all